Are you unsure how to adjust how far your Rainbird sprinkler sprays? Do you need to make just one small change, but messing with it feels like operating a spaceship? Today, we're going to show you how to make adjustments to your Rainbird rotor's radius. We'll be using a 5000 series rotor, but this works with the 5000 Plus and others made by Rainbird. My goal in this video is that you should only need to watch it once. So first, I'm going to do the quick, no-nonsense guide, and then for the rest of the video, I'm going to break it down in depth for you. To make adjustments to a Rainbird rotor, all you need is the Rainbird rotor tool or a flathead screwdriver. Because the two adjustment slots on the top of the rotor are simply screws that are covered up by this rubber top. On the radius adjustment slot, you notice that there's an arrow. This indicates where the water is going to come out from, and it's lined up with the nozzle. To adjust the radius, which is how far the water sprays, use a flathead screwdriver in the top adjustment screw inside the arrow. Turn it clockwise to make the spray shorter, and counterclockwise to make it go farther. Now, let's take a closer look at radius adjustment. The radius, or how far the water goes, is adjusted using this slot. There's a screw beneath this slot that holds your nozzle in, and it's also the radius adjustment screw. If you tighten the screw by turning it clockwise or righty-tighty, it will lower and start blocking some of the flow, thus lowering the radius, like this. Now remember, if I turn it counterclockwise or lefty-loosey, I'm retracting the screw and increasing the radius. If I turn it clockwise or righty-tighty, I'm lowering the screw and lowering the radius. The radius screw allows the radius to be shortened by up to 35% without even changing the nozzle. And this can be adjusted while the sprinkler is in operation, like you can see here. When increasing your radius, about 5 to 8 full turns of the screw is all you can do. Any more than that, the first time you run water through it, that nozzle is going to go flying. If that happens, just grab your nozzle and seat it back into place and screw it back in, just enough to keep it secure. You can test this by using your tool and gently prying at this slot. If it doesn't pop out, you're good to go. If you need to make more than a 35% adjustment to the radius, you'll need to change out the nozzle on your rotor. If you want to learn how to change out the nozzle on your rotor, click the video that just popped up on screen.